Hey, so first of all, good morning. Um, I had some time to really. I was going to. Well, you know what? I just want to. I hope that this video is shows. Once I wanted to say serve as both a both kind of like an apology and also a little bit of a motivation for anybody who could be going through a really rough time. um, 2018 2019 has been horrendous for I know more people than just me. um, I know for like five of my friends basically lost their kids, and as people know that I have lost a child in 2018, at the beginning of 2018. But nonetheless, and then on top of that, my Facebook trend and everything has been, kind of crazy, kind of haywire. It's up and down. It's like a lot of craziness, a lot of depression, a lot of stuff have been happening, and it's just been a really hard life. So anyway, to go on to say what I wanted to say, I kind of had my thoughts together, and then as I'm starting to talk, I'm like now rambling on, trying to basically get my mind back to what the goal was. I lost my child in 2018, and my life just basically started spiraling down. And I went through, full suicidal depression, and it's just, one attack after the next, and it's really hard. It took me basically almost 2 years basically to kind of pull myself out of that ditch. It was I was continuously falling in and out of my faith in God, trusting in God, relying on God and stuff like that, and at the same point in time also being angry with God, and just ultimately just bitter. In the process, I tried my best to be there for the people that I could be there for, and I could, just try to be there for everybody. And in the process of all of that, everything that was happening in my life, I lost myself. Like, I completely lost myself, and it trickled down, because you give so much of yourself to another person and to people and to friends and stuff like that, and sometimes you lose yourself because you take on what's going on with them, what's going on with everybody else into yourself personally. And sometimes it's not really for you to go through personally, because everybody has their own battles. For example, I have my own battle, dealing with everything that I'm dealing with. And it doesn't excuse me for my actions and things that I've done, because I've done a lot of wrong in the past 2 years, particularly in the past 2 years. And I think I've also done a lot of good, and it's kind of just one of those things where, you do if you don't, you damn if you don't, and you damn if you do. Whatever it is, you're screwed. But in the process of everything, I actually reached basically the lowest point possible. And this is to the people who are going through a hard time, that sometimes your depression or your darkness that you're going through could also be all the negativity that you're going through could actually be like, it is the world, it is life for a fact. But that person who's crying out really isn't really even the person who's going through it. It's actually the person that you once was, that happy person that you once was. Like, basically crying and clawing out, trying to say, hey, let me be free, get out of this funk that you're going through. I can't explain to you just how dark it was. Like, I went through one to run into a road, one to just jump off a building, like the real deal suicidal depression. Like, I want to die now. I basically hated my life. And what did I get out of it? I just lost more. I lost more time, and it reached a point where the relationships and everything that I had with friends and family and all that stuff, I basically destroyed it. I destroyed it because I was looking for someone to help me, and there was really there was really nobody. I didn't really need a person to help me. I needed to help myself. I needed to find myself. And as much as it hurts, because you like, why do I need to find myself when I have a support team? I have these people here. Because truth be told, people could talk to you all day. They could tell you all the nicest things. They could do everything to try to support you. But until you decide to say, hey, today, I'm done. I'm just done with my old life. I'm done with the depression. I'm done with the anxiety. I'm done with just all that negativity that's going on with you or whatever. You never get out of it. I can tell you for a fact. I have cried. I have had many sleepless nights. I have fought. I have done so much wrong or whatever, and it's just because of the circumstances of the nature of the beast that I'm going through. I'm fighting this battle, and it was only until very recently that I just told myself that, you know what, you don't even have the energy or the time to even listen to the negativity that's happening in your life, or to even pay attention to it. You have to just get yourself up and just push through it. And just say, you know what, yes, I understand what you got to say. Like the negativity that's talking and all the negative, I understand that's what you got to say. But I don't believe in it or whatever. And I think that you really do find that in God. Because, you know, the Bible always says that, you know, they tell you all the good thing, that God loves you, you know, it's always for your good and all that good stuff or whatever. And I believe that in the truth, it really is. You know, it's just a shame that when you have a faith in God, it sucks that God is not, like, he is not, for the most part, when you're in darkness, he's not an animate object. He's not something that you could touch. It's not something that you could feel. It's literally, it's almost like just something that you just have to know it without knowing it, because, you know, there'll always be a doubt that, is this really real and is it not? And trust me, I battle with my faith all the time. But I've reached that point where, dude, I know it is. And if it isn't, then so what? I don't care, because regardless of the fact, what am I doing with my life? How am I living my life? Am I destroying myself? Am I living my life to my fullest potential? Am I even destroying the people that are closest to me, the people that I love? Because, you know, we always have someone that's close to us that we love so much. And what are the effects that we're giving them? You know, and at the same point in time, what about what they're going through? They could be going through their own battles. And if you take on some other people's battles or whatever that aren't really for you or whatever, like, dude, you only destroying yourself even more. And that was one of the biggest things that it took me so long to really learn, that, like, it don't got nothing to do with me, dude. Like, it's hard to say this, but it's the bitter truth. You gotta find the happiness just in yourself, just in the solitude. I basically picked up to a point where, like, I don't really want to talk no more or whatever. And it's not saying that I don't want to talk to people. Like, yeah, I don't have a problem talking to people, but when it comes to the aspects and the things that are going on in my life, like in my real life and stuff, right? Or even sometimes even explain certain things to people, like, no, it's not about explaining no more or whatever. If someone cares about you, and I'm pretty sure that there is someone in your life that cares truly about you or whatever, they already know that what you're going through. They already understand it. And the best thing that you could do for someone who's going through a hard time is just to say, hey, just let you know I'm here or whatever. You're not taking on their problems, you know. You're just letting them know that, hey, they're not alone. And I literally looked at myself in the mirror this morning and I told myself, dude, you're alive. Like, that's the first thing. You have a child, you have a family, you have a wife and stuff, dude. You have so much more to be happy for and to really appreciate. You know, you work for yourself or whatever, and, you know, some days might be slow and stuff, but you know what? You did that by yourself. You have you'll have a whole life in front of you, and it really killed me because of all that negativity to get the chance to even see that. And I feel as though now that I could actually see that, I can actually talk about it. And I'm not even a person that really does this whole Facebook Live thing, but I'm just hoping that this reach the people that need to hear it, you know, that is more of like just a positive, like, influence on their life and on their day and as they go through. You know, I actually told myself this morning that I'm not even looking for 2020. I'm actually looking for 2021 already, because I already know that 2020 is going to be great. I know 2021 is going to be good, and regardless if life decided to try to kick me down again, I'm not going to let it kick me down any further. I have already dropped to my absolute lowest, so the only place that I could go from here is up. You know, I had a lot of friends, family, loved ones, that in their own way, whether it was the way that I needed them to be, or whether the way that I wanted them to be, or just their way, they were there for me. And I feel as though in a lot of ways I kind of spit on that. And even though I do appreciate it, but it's just the darkness was just so bad. But I just want to say that when you're going through your darkest times and stuff like that, dude, it's really not the end. You could just turn that around by literally standing up and just making a stand for your own life. Like I tell you that, like I have actually at 33 years old, I have heart problems now. Okay, I have full-on anxiety attacks or whatever, and I just told myself now that, my anxiety attacks is just really excitement. That's excitement now. You need to do something. You need to get off your ass, straight up get off your ass, and go do something. I don't care if it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't care if you can't sleep. Go exercise, for Christ's sake. Just go do something. Just don't sit there and huddle yourself underneath the pillows and just basically crying, trying to say, oh, come save me. No, fuck that. You don't need that in your life, okay? Get the fuck up, go walk a little while, go do something, go do some push-ups, go do some jumping jacks, some stretch your little ass out or whatever. Because, bro, trust me, if you just fall into that darkness, bro, trust me, the weight of that darkness is like just having the world on your shoulders, and you just can't get from underneath that. Trust me. I can't tell you that I'm through it. I can't tell you that I'm over it. I can't even tell you that I'm actually really good, like in the true sense of the word, like really, really good. Like, oh, it don't faze me. Nah, man, I'm broken and beaten up and all that stuff. But to be really honest with you, I'm fucking good. All right, like I'm good because you know what? I'm alive, and I could make that change today. I could make that change this second. And that's really what all life is about, is making that change and living each day for the moment that it is. So I just really want to say that as a motivation to someone who's going through a really hard time and stuff like that. Dude, God is real. I assure you, He is real, or whatever. And you don't need it to find that in someone else by going to talk to other people. You need to find out within yourself. You need to go talk to yourself. So as crazy as that sounds, talk to yourself that, you know what, everything can be okay. But, to my friends and my families and my loved ones and to the many people that support me, including my wife, including my son, and all those who are there for me, like, I did so much fucking wrong, bro. So much wrong. And it's so fucked up that the past is the past, and sometimes you can't even fix it. You can't change the past. You only can change the future. And as much as you really want to change the future, you can't make somebody want to see that change, or make someone even accept the change, that you're just not that person that you were before. And that's kind of where I stand as today, that I'm just not that person. And regardless if you can't see it, or regardless if someone else can't see it, or anything like that, like, it's me. I am the person that needs to see it, not them. I need to see that I am just not that person. And I need to live a life that proves that I'm not going to be that person again, not for another fucking second. And for the Christians on my wall and stuff like that, yes, I understand that, the whole Christian, you don't hear no cursing, but no, you got to say it with all of that power inside it. No, I'm not that fucking person. Say it with the power and strength inside you that you're not that person. You're going to overcome whatever it is that you're going through, and you got to let that shit go. To my wife, all my wrongs, dude, I'm publicly saying to you that I'm sorry, or whatever. To my son, dude, I would never want to not be a good dad to you. And like, that's like the biggest thing is fucking up the relationships with the closest people, the real ride or dies, because that's really what your close family are, like your inside family. Don't get me wrong, yes, my friends, my best friends, and the really, really close friends and all that stuff or whatever, yes, y'all are equally important. And I'm sorry that it took me so fucking long to realize it and to get up out of this fucking darkness, bro. Like, I'm literally crying in regret of all the fucking seconds, days, arguments, the fucking wasted breath, the wasted time, the wasted phone calls and stuff like that, to fucking not listen to y'all and just fucking just pick myself the fuck up. All right, like I regret so fucking much, and I'm just fucking sorry. I'm sorry, and for all those people that, you know, who would stand beside me and still support me in the midst of it all, and while I'm going through what I'm going through, as I am now on my growth, on my real growth, my 2021 growth. Okay, I'm not even speaking about tomorrow. Like I'm living my life for today, but I'm right now, like I'm making my day a reality. That my future is now, today, making it now. Dude, I'm fucking sorry. Okay, and I just hope that this is also one that the love and the sincerest apology ever is felt by those who I've hurt in the process. And also for that person who's going through the tough time, I just hope that you find power in my words, and also be able to pull yourself out of the shit that you're going through in your own personal life. I'm not telling you to go and fully explain it, but to go and let people know, like, really, truthfully, really think about who the fuck you let know. Really think about that shit. Who the fuck you let know what's really going on with you. Because there are people who are there for you, and there are people who are there to really watch you fucking fall. Trust me, you are fucking snakes. Okay, that's why they say snakes in the guards, because they right outside your fucking door. And some of them snakes get into your fucking house, bro. Okay, and I'm not saying that there are any of my own, or trying to do no subliminal message, but I'm just saying for fucking you, who going through your shit, bro, be mindful who the fuck you're dealing with. Okay? Have talks with yourself in the fucking mirror, bro. You fucking strong, you could fucking do any fucking thing. Okay? You're fucking amazing, you're beautiful, or whatever. You have a fucking good heart, you're a good fucking person. Okay? And people can't fucking understand this, so the fuck what? So who the fuck cares? Bro, look here, the people who needs to see that, the people who needs to understand this, people who really get you, they you know. And that's the only thing that fucking matters. So again, I just want to say, you know, I'm sorry to my loved ones and to my friends and family or whatever, and for those who support me, dude, like, yo, let's fucking rock on for fucking 2020, 2021, because we gonna fucking fuck this shit up. We gonna have a great fucking year, moving on or whatever. And I saying this early because why? I don't want to wait till the last second. Why I gotta wait till the last second? Because your year don't start on fucking January 1st, bro, and it don't end on December 31st. It fucking starts today. You make your year fucking now, bro. Because today is your day, not fucking tomorrow. Today is your day, and every day moving forward is your day. Make it your day. And again, I'm just gonna say sorry. Love you guys, and just have a fucking amazing fucking year, bro. All right, just have an amazing year. I love you guys. Bye.